Good evening. Galaxy head coach and general manager Bruce Reno on the Galaxy's 1-1 draw, Colorado Rapids. Jump straight into questions.
Bruce, it was a really physical game. What did you think of the refereeing?
The game was lousy, and everything with it was lousy, so you should figure out what I thought of the officiating.
Go ahead, Sean.
Nacho was all over the place in the first half in terms of positioning. Is that something you like to see from a winger, or do you like to see him stay home?
He played very well.
Scott.
Alan Gordon off the bench, 3 minutes later a goal. We've seen this before.
Yeah, good goal. Alan certainly knows how to come into a game, and that's a real skill, and he continues to do it. So give him a lot of credit.
A lot of your starters didn't enter the game until well into the second half. Can you talk about?
Well, not a lot. 3 of them.
Can you talk about your starting lineup tonight?
We wanted to give Maganto a start. We're going to need those guys not only this month, but June and July. We have a very heavy schedule, so we have to have other guys playing. Leonardo came back from an injury; he's been out about a month, so we wanted to give him a start, and we need to get Mika on the field a little bit. So those are the reasons, and obviously we have some other games coming up.
Scott.
When you brought on the 3 guys, Ishii, Ginny, and Gordon, how much did that change things for you?
I think they did a good job. We pushed to try to win the game, not only get obviously the equalizer, but then the second goal. And Colorado did a good job slowing the game down. The referee, I don't think, really had a clue as to what was going on. It really slowed the game down and tried to get out of here with a point and give them credit. They got what they wanted.
Adam.
What did you like out of Maganto in this game?
I thought he played with a lot of confidence. He was aggressive on the ball, and he was somebody that they had to focus on. He did a good job. Didn't play conservative. Was pretty aggressive.
Scott.
Wondered
your thoughts on Garcia tonight, and also Byron.
I thought he had a good game. He always does a good job for us. But again, I think it's important for our whole team to be ready to play. And over the last 3 or 4 weeks, he's gotten some time, and which I think will give him confidence and have him prepared to play as we get into the last 25 games or so of the season.
And Byron then?
Byron? Mika needs a little bit more time. He looked a little slow tonight. He still needs a little bit more fitness. He's coming off an injury, hasn't played a lot, and he's got to get a little bit fitter.
You talk about your pairing of Jameson and Zardes up top. How you felt they performed tonight?
We didn't play well enough to get them involved as much as I'd like, and partly attributed to Colorado doing a good job defensively and closing down passing lanes, but I thought they did okay. But they can certainly play better as a pair. I didn't think they were that dangerous on the night.
Chandrima, did you have a question?
Sadly, that was my question.
Okay. Last question. Sean.
So in the second half, when Nacho moved underneath Zardes, so what was the thinking behind that?
Well, he's got good feet. Maybe he can make a play that'll help create some chances with his passing. He's creative, and I didn't think Jameson and Zardes were necessarily playing well off of each other. We wanted to see if we could change it a little bit with Nacho there, and I think Nacho did it right.
Thanks, Adam.
Back to some of your heroics off the bench that we've seen before. And what a good time for them.
Yeah, it was nice to come in and help the team get a point, for sure.
You guys went a little bit of a makeshift lineup, but when you, Ishii, and Ginny came on, it just seemed to change off for you guys.
Yeah, there could be it could be because of several things. You know, they coming off a game on the weekend, midweek game. They were tired. You know, fresh legs coming in. It's hard to deal with, but we were able to put some pressure on them, which is good.
Who's the "We Want Gordon" chant going on in the crowd for a little while? Is it good to have that, kind of support from the fans?
Yeah, that's my family. I paid them to say that.
You have that many family members?
Yeah, I mean, if you want fans, you gotta invite the family. You know, all points are, at the end of the day, all points are needed, you know, results are key, whether it's a tie or a win, but we definitely wanted 3 points tonight. You know, we didn't play well enough to get that, but to come back is always a good sign.
When Ian was talking about coming, you said bringing some energy because Dennis and Jossie weren't really connecting up to
They don't have to tell me much. I know what to do. I come in, they know what they expect from me, and what they get from me, and I bring that pretty much every time.
Well, there's pressure on you when you're going in there because they are looking for you to score a goal. But you've done it so many times. How, what's the secret behind it, if there is one?
I'm just in the right place at the right time. I don't know what the secret is, I don't want to say it's all me, I've been lucky to get these goals, and it's great. She played a great ball, and first and foremost, most of these goals I score, I don't have to do much. Just get my head on it, and hope it goes in.
Well, you in that little battle for space with O'Neal, you were able to create space. Can you kind of take us through that?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. He was putting his body on me, so I gave him a little shove and got him off me, and it wasn't called. So usually they let things slide there in the box, and you can be physical, and I was able to get some space. Do you aim, or does the ball go where it goes? No, I don't aim, man. I was aiming for back post, actually. I'm just kidding.
They did a really good job of team defense, or just an organized defense all over the field. It made it difficult for you guys too. You had a lot of possession, a lot of territorial advantage, and not necessarily a lot of chances out of that.
Yeah, it's, half of it's because of our ball movement, half is because they defended well, but they brought a good team effort defensively, and they played well. You got to tip your hats to them. They defended with a lot of energy, and they were committed.
Had a couple of chances tonight, and I'm thinking also that one from Gargan where the ball came to you off the header.
Off the header. Yeah. So I thought the goalie was going to kick me out. I glanced before I go into plays like that, and he approached me, and then he eased off a little bit, and I missed it by a little. So it's just one of those times. Either I'm going to sacrifice my body and I get hurt, or I just play it safe. I tried to get a foot to it, I'll let it drop down, but it's just unlucky. Yeah. Yes. I don't know.
Let me before I get
I didn't see the ball enough. Both of us are fast, and our threat is running. So we had a difficult time just finding that first half.
I think what they did is they kind of split it up the field. They kind of caught those channels in the midfield so that you guys couldn't get the ball.
Yeah. Their approach, they sat back and waited a little bit, and sometimes they really pushed up on our outside back.
See Alan coming off the bench. What kind of things are you expecting?
Goals. Alan's on fire. And he's an initial threat, he's a big body, so on the corner kick, they're not even marking him. I'm like, let's do it, So I'm thrilled when Alan stepped on the field, because I always just expected more from him.
Well, and he's done it often, moments after coming off the field. Not come on in 10 minutes later, but
right when he stepped on the pitch, he's burying the ball, and that's a striker. Ignacio, I thought he played well, first time starting, was it? First time playing as well. Really, I thought he did phenomenal, as you can see with the ball, he wasn't scared to take on a defender and run. So I thought that was wonderful before they tackled him a couple times and he got a couple knocks.
He was all over the place. He was very energetic.
Yeah, very energetic, you know, and that it just shows you the type of player Ignacio is.
You're not getting the same amount of service as you were last year. Is that frustrating, and do you have to adjust your game accordingly?
I wouldn't say it's frustrating, you know, it's just different. You know, like you said, the service is not as much, but I think as the season goes along, he'll be there, he'll get there, as you know. So I think the opportunities will come, and after opportunities come, I think more goals will come.
What's your thoughts on the result tonight?
It's nice to get a point, and after coming off of 1-0, we were 1-0 down, so it just shows our character that we're going to fight the battle.
Do you think it was easy to get this result, especially when you're going to go to the next 3 matches, including that?
Yeah, it's great just to get a point out this game, and now we're going on the road for a long period of time, so it's really going to define our team, just the games that are coming up, you know, huge games, and to get 3 wins would be phenomenal.
Do you think this team needs Robbie? Because Robbie's absence being felt, right?
Yeah, you know, Robbie's a phenomenal player, and as he's gone, at the same time, we're professionals, and as he's gone, we're training on the field with the guys we have in this locker room, you know. Whatever 11 guys are on the field, whether it's me, without me, with Robbie, without Robbie, it doesn't matter. The 11 that step on that field is prepared to play.
To be better in terms of.
We needed 3 points today. Like everyone saw, we didn't play that well today. In the first half, created a couple of chances we could have scored. But overall, we didn't play well. We didn't get the ball forward as we hoped. Passing wasn't there. But luckily, Gordo saved us today.
You guys weren't connecting. Colorado also seemed to do a pretty good job of defensive organization.
Yeah, they did well. They had 3 guys in the midfield, and they were very organized. They came down low quite fast, so we couldn't find the gaps and the passes we would like to. And like you said, they defended well, the whole group, and they took our best weapons away. GLC and BGL from couldn't find them behind the line. So yeah, when we played the ball to the square or backwards, it can seem quite boring, but yeah, there wasn't too much to do. In the end, we got the ball a little bit longer passes to Avalon, and we got a couple of chances from there, and we got the goal from that.
How much more seasoning do you think you need to kind of get up to full strength?
Well, I mean, that was the first game back in the starting lineup for a couple of weeks, so that was a bit of a struggle. I didn't get the passing I hoped. I would like to bring to the team. Well, you know, so it wasn't the best, but hopefully get a couple more games and then get back to winning.
Do you know about Alan's history of coming off the bench and scoring goals?
I heard about it. Yeah, that he's a killer when it comes to the bench, and he's on for us a couple of times this season. And he brings the energy always. He gives 100%, and he's a good example for all players.
Come out of this one happy to get the point or disappointed in the performance?
Obviously happy, came out here with a point. You know, you always want to leave with something in the bag. But definitely disappointed that we didn't play up to our standards and end the night with 3 points.
Alan Gordon, you see him coming off the bench. What are you expecting?
Exactly that. When I see Alan Gordon coming off the bench, I expect opportunities in front of the goal and goals, and you know, that's what everyone expects to see out of Gordo when he steps on the field, and he's been delivering, so I'm very happy for him, and happy that he was one of the subs because he tied it up for us.
What happened on the Colorado goal? It seemed like a defensive breakdown.
Yeah, you know, I stepped into the midfield and you know, tried to make the first pass, and that got deflected. Rafa slipped, and I got tangled up with one of the players and just tried to get it off my feet, play Baggio again, and again I made a bad pass, and which led to their counterattack, and they played a great ball, and they got the goal.
Their organization throughout the match was just really strong. Now that was a part of that as well. They just were very organized defensively.
Yeah, they were very organized. They came in here with a good game plan, and as Pablo, as their coach, they're going to be very organized. And you know, they picked their moments to go. They pressed us up high, made us go backwards a lot. Clogged up the midfield, so it was hard to get the ball into the midfielders and create some good rhythm.
Of course.
And
Thanks.
you know, they did a good job.
We've gone to the MLS debut.
Yeah, you know, he was busy. He showed a lot of energy. But again, you know, there just wasn't that many options for him to go forward. So he ended up, you know, making, you know, neutral passes and going backwards. But it was exciting, and I think today was a good day for him.
It was a good long ball over long ball over the top. Tim, is that an aspect of your game you've been working on? It seems like you've really improved in that regard this year.
Yeah, it's something that I've been working on, and you know, you got to have that in your arsenal as a center back, so you can bypass everyone and, you know, go straight to the forwards. If you can hit the ball, you know, it's great for any center back. But you know, my first option is trying to find feet. If nothing's on and guys are making good runs, like the few times they were tonight, then I'll try and find them one.
When things haven't been working, the one thing that has been is that you guys have been really solid defensively. Tonight they maybe had 2 chances, the goal and then the one where the guy just shoots it, you know, to the side. That was pretty much it. You guys didn't really give much up.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what we've been known for the past few years. You know, just we don't give up too much, but you know, the 2 chances we do give up, we got to make sure to you know, make something happen, make a play, you know, have people's backs. So you know, tonight was my fault on the goal, and I just have to get over this little mishap and move on.
Good, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mama. Appreciate it.
MLS debut.
Welcome to MLS.
Thank you.
What'd you think?
Well, same, we couldn't get the 3 points, but I mean, happy with the debut and good sensations for at the beginning, my first game. I always can do better, but I think good debut so far, and yeah, way to improve.
You were very energetic and very involved early on.
Yeah, I like to get the ball, and I'm confident with the ball. So yeah, and I was trying to get the ball to my feet and try to move. And yeah, I think we're being dangerous in the first minutes of the first half, but later on we were quiet a little bit, and yeah, I think so far happy with the debut, but same with we didn't get the 3 points.
How long was it before you felt comfortable out there? Did you feel any nerves at first, or no?
No, it's a game. I played a lot of games through my life, so yeah, I was confident. The coaches, staff, and my teammates gave me so much confidence. So I was confident with myself, and I thought I could do good, and yeah, I wasn't too nervous.
When they pulled you off, they put Alan Gordon on. 3 minutes later, goal.
Yeah, I mean, I was happy. Yeah, Gordon's good in the air. He's corner kick, goal. Yeah, saying that we can get another one.
When were you told that you would start?
A couple of days ago, I knew. So yeah, I was ready.
What was your reaction when you were told that you're going to be the starting line?
Yeah, I was happy, and yeah, keep working as I've been working all these months. I got my chance, and hopefully I get more playing time in the following game.
You were on both flanks at various times, and you played at forward latter part of the game too.
Yeah, as I said, I'm confident with the ball. I don't matter where I play. I can play out wide, I can play in the middle. So I'm confident everywhere.
What were you happiest with about the way you played tonight? What were you most pleased with regarding your performance?
I think I try to get passes with my teammates and try to move forward every time. But yeah, I think Yeah, I think I feel confident, and as I said, hopefully I can improve next game.
When they moved you under Jassy, what did Bruce tell you with the movement? What was he expecting from you?
No, just playing underneath Jassy, so I can connect more in the middle. So I was trying to do that.
Thank you.